Well, I'm here at the Hunter Art Museum. I wanted to come here some time ago and they wouldn't let me in with my selfie stick. So I brought my little credit card stand with me today and got a few videos inside. But I love this art museum, not just because I love art, but I love where it's situated right here on the top of an outcrop, looking out over the Walnut Street Bridge across to the North Shore. And today it's very foggy and it's just so, I don't know, artistic. There are a lot of reasons to come to the Hunter Art Museum. They do have an alternating space upstairs where they bring in something for 2 or 3 months, 4 months, and then they swap it out with something else. Right now, what's up there is a sort of a combination between landscape and technology, and I didn't bother to get any video from up there because there are some not suitable for work, not suitable for families, not suitable for children pieces of artwork up there, and that didn't interest me at all. But I do come here, they have a glass exhibit, they have a historic exhibit over in the main house. But the piece that captures my attention is a piece called, I think it's called An Out-of-Town Trolley. And I have used this piece of artwork in the classroom and in professional development sessions to talk about inference. What can you infer from this image? What can you infer from the look on the man's face? What can you infer from the clothing of the couple compared to the rest of the people on the train? What can you infer from the way that nobody looks at them at all in the picture? There is so much that could be taught and written about simply from a piece of art. And I don't know if you're a teacher or if you know someone who's a teacher, I highly recommend that you talk to them or to yourself, as it may be, about using art more in the classroom. It is something that kids absolutely need to see and they need to understand. And if you're ever in Chattanooga, it's a $20 entrance fee to the Hunter Art Museum. It's $18 for seniors. And I highly recommend that you make a stop by. It's just across the road from the Rembrandt's Coffee Shop, so be sure and get a cappuccino while you're there as well. Well, it's a dreary, rainy day here in Chattanooga, and I ran off to the Hunter Art Museum to try to get a video done. And I didn't take my Manaspot Z because they didn't let me use it last time. What I took was this little credit card right here and I've showed this before, but it just kind of folds up into a place that holds the phone here. And so I was just able to kind of set it down on benches and things like that. And it's not I couldn't get the angles I wanted, but you do what you can. And then it was like, okay, I sort of had in my head that I would sit inside the museum to do my narration piece, but it was really busy today. And I wasn't really sure how the lady in charge felt about me videoing anyway. So I went outside. And the audio was okay, even though it was raining, but I didn't have any place to set the phone, except on a little raised piece of concrete. And I made the mistake of standing under a shadow with the light directly behind me, and you cannot see me at all. So I tried to minimize as much as possible those clips of me because there's nothing to see. But at some point you can't just watch just B-roll. You gotta have a narrator. So anyway, it is what it is. This was sort of like yesterday's video in that I did this single narration with a lot of B-roll over me. That's okay, but that's gonna get old really fast. So when I go back out again, it's gonna have to have a lot more different places of talking with action to the talking, walking, and those kinds of things. It's coming. It's coming together soon, hopefully. I did go to Home Depot today, and I got a new light bulb for over here. Yesterday, I just noticed that the light bulb that was in there was real yellow, and when I put my arms up like this arm was one color and this arm was another color. If you didn't catch that, go back and watch yesterday's video again. So I've bought a daylight bulb, and I think that will solve my problem. I'm trying not to buy a whole new lamp, but I think buying a daylight bulb will solve that problem, because that light is daylight, now this light's daylight. I don't have lights competing against each other anymore. As far as the weight loss goes, today is Monday, whatever today is, and I have lost another half a pound, so I'm down 3 pounds now. I feel much better. That the scale went my way just a little bit. We'll kind of keep up with that as we go, at least through March 8th, which is not that far away, and we will see you tomorrow.